Okay, 2 days ago, we all woke up at 5 in the morning to get on a boat, to drive an hour, to stand around waiting for an hour, to get in a car, and drive another 3 hours to get to a city where we could go and hand in a bunch of immigration papers, which we've been preparing for months. Not constantly for months, but over the last several months. But first we had to go do make some copies of some stuff and sign some other stuff, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, finally we get into the immigration office in the middle of the day, like noonish, with all our stuff. And it's kind of nice in Panama. The immigration office is not packed like most of the immigration offices I've been to in my life. Basically, there's nobody there, except employees. So that was refreshing.
I guess the computer broke.
Not yet. But then, we had to fill out more papers and talk to more people and answer a whole bunch of questions. I don't even know what happened. Several hours went by anyway. And, then we had to leave and make more copies of some stuff that they made. And I'm like, why don't you just print the thing out 5 times instead of making me go, whatever. Anyway, so, at the end of the day, they're going to finish all the stuff. They need to take our pictures to put on our cards. And they're like, oh, the computer's broken. Can you come back tomorrow? And I'm like, no. They took us like 5 hours to get here. By the time we go home and come back, it'll already be tomorrow. So anyway, there was no way to fix the problems. So we just had to sleep overnight in the city where there was a big festival going on, and there were no hotels empty. Well, not empty, with rooms, but luckily we found one. And then we had burger and fries, and that was the best.
And the price was good.
And the price on the burger and fries was good. Anyway, that was very, very excellent burger and fries. So, we went to sleep pretty early that night. Oh, we also went swimming. But then we went to sleep pretty early that night.
And got no sleep.
I got sleep. Anyway, got up the next morning. Oh, and on the original trip, on the way to the city, one kid threw up multiple times. The other one kind of turned green, but chunkage was contained. Good thing.
Sheena did not.
And nobody else threw up. Anyway. So the next morning we got up. I took care of some bananas and... Oh, the hotel had buffet breakfast that was included, which was nice. Anyway. Then we go back to the office. Now, the previous day they said, oh, just come back tomorrow. It'll be 15 minutes and we're done. I was like, no way. Yeah. Nothing takes 15 minutes in a government office. So yeah, it was like 3 or 4 more hours. But finally, after lots of silliness, we got these fancy things that say we don't have to get kicked out of the country now. So, my governmental compliance is complete for a while anyway. And if I ever mentioned how ridiculous I think it is that we as humans have created a system where we have to jump through all these stupid hoops to go from here to over there, or to move where we want to live from here to over there. You see, humans go around saying, oh, we're the smartest things on the planet, the smartest creatures, animals, whatever. I don't see all those other animals doing stupid stuff to each other like that. Anyway, all that aside, I'm glad we got our stupid cards and now we can stay in the country. We don't have to leave. And we can live in our house and not worry about getting kicked out. What's that?
Are you guys saying that we rode on the bus and I threw up on the bus?
Oh yeah, and then at the end, when we finally got our stinking cards and we were ready to come home, we were like, well, now we lost our ride back because they had to drive back the same day, which would have worked out great if we got everything done. Anyway, so we were like, all right, well, let's go to the airport and see if we can fly. It'll cost more, but so we get to the airport. They're like, oh, no flights with space. You have to wait till tomorrow. And I'm just like, no way, we're waiting till tomorrow. Let's go to the bus station. Now the bus is a piece of cake. You just tell them where you want to go, and they say, oh, this bus right here. You get on the bus and it goes. And then before you get off the bus, you pay some guy, and then that's it. No paperwork, nothing. It's just you just go. It's so simple. It was wonderful. And you can get off the bus anywhere. You can be like, hey, dude, I want to get off just a mile up here on the side of the road. And he's like, okay. And, yeah, the bus system is nice. I mean, it takes much longer than, like, an airplane, but anyway. We got our stupid cars. That's the point of the story. And now, I'm just going to go back to working on my boats and my house and not worry about any more of this ridiculous garbage. Because over the last 2 or 3 months, what have I made, like 25 trips to town to get all these stupid papers worked out?
Are you gonna say
Anyway.
I flew up on the end of the bus?
Okay, I'm getting. Wait, what's that?
Are you gonna say that I flew up on the end of the bus?
Oh, then Aurora. She was not feeling that good on the bus. See, the tricky thing is on these roads between here and this town. You know, forget the whole boat ride, just the road. It's like 3 hours of like roads like this, like up and down mountains and all through all kinds of stuff. And so if you get motion sick at all, it's no good. So anyway, Aurora, on the way back, she started looking kind of not so hot. And at some point, I remember asking her, hey, Aurora, are you alright? And she just said, but she held it until we got off the bus. And she took like 10 steps and blah! All over the place. Oh, it was so nice. She held it till after the bus was done. Alright, I'm going to eat some food, and I'm going to get some good sleep tonight, and I'm coming out fighting tomorrow.
What about your special tasty treat?
Oh my gosh, more stuff I need to talk about? And Deshana made ginger ale, which was delicious. It was seriously delicious. And I hear it's also good for me, because she made it like all natural style. Ooh. Okay, seriously. I'm going to pig out, and I'm going to sleep. And then I'm coming out building like a maniac tomorrow. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Maniac builders tomorrow? Give me some
Yeah.
knuckles for maniac builders. Give me some knuckles for maniac builders. Come on! What's that?
Am I able to help you with anything while you're building the next boat?
You want to help me with some parts?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You can help me with the rivet parts, just not the fiberglass, because it's, you know, the fiberglass is all gross and stinks bad. But you can help me with rivets and a bunch of other stuff we can do together.
What else can we do?
Well, we could paint, and I don't know what else. You can help me attach the wires for the solar panels when we get to that part, and the motors and stuff. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.